How have you been? I hope you're okay. This is your guy, Karaji James. I'm a coach, I'm a trainer in business mostly, health, not so much in relationship. I have some tips that can assist you to build your self-esteem, your self-confidence, because those are the basics. Those are two things that you need in your life: self-confidence and self-esteem. Actually, most people don't achieve many things in their life because they lack confidence, and everything starts with confidence. Do you know why people have low self-esteem? Yeah, most likely people why they have low self-esteem is where we are brought up, and how. And that's why I emphasize, when you're bringing up a kid, be prepared to prepare that kid mindset. It said that a kid uses theta part of the brain when he's growing up until the age of 5, 6. That's when he comes to know when it is right or wrong, when he or she knows there is a woman, a lady, there is a man, there is being black, being tall. And that's why kids, kids are very confident. Kids, yeah. But when you grow up, we start taking in negativity, and we lose our track. So it's very important for you to have self-esteem like a kid, like a toddler. So our upbringing, wherever you're brought, actually, there's one thing that we don't choose where to be born. Actually, if it was to be asked, actually even you would say that it's better that you could have been born in a house that's made of readers, maybe politician, business moguls, but you are born there where you are born, and that's not a limit. Very many people, actually most of the billionaires from the list of Forbes, they are self-made. Their fathers were not rich, their mothers were not rich, their fathers were not politicians. They just made it by themselves. They believed in themselves. They changed their low esteem, they changed their confidence to the positivity. So upbringing is one of them. And the other thing is, when you grow up, you find people that tell you, your group that tell you that you're not good enough. You're not good enough. They laugh at you. You look like a cow. You look like a goat. You did not choose that or where to be born, but it happened. So what? So there are those people who tell you when you're growing up you're not good enough, your father looks right, your mother looks right, and you take that and becomes your nature. That's very wrong. Actually, when you grow up, you should undo what they did. The other thing is, when you start thinking that you're not good, and negative thinking, instead of seeing the positive side of everything, you are there seeing the negative side of everything. And that's very wrong. So instead of seeing why a certain thing can be done, you are seeing how a certain thing can go wrong. That's very wrong. And it's going to drain your energy. Actually, it's going to drain your path in a very wrong way. So the other thing is bad habits. Most of us start bad habits because of those people who are brought up with bad habits, drinking, smoking cigarettes. But do you know, when you start becoming a reasonable person, you have to choose from this is right, this is wrong. You have to choose. You have to be able to command your life. The only thing I usually say for the parents, their work is to bring you up to the age of reasoning. That's the work of our parents. They bring you up to the age of reasoning. That's their work. Whether you are born, wherever you are born, wherever they. Actually, there are so many people who didn't have parents. They grew in the street and they have made it. So don't let that be an excuse. You know, when a mind is so weak, it looks for an excuse and a way out instead of going in, you know. So, bad habits, you correct them from friends. Those people who are close to you, your brothers, your neighbors, your colleagues, those who grew up. And most of them come from bad company. So those are the things that maybe bring self-confidence. They lower your self-confidence and your self-esteem. But this video is how to build your self-esteem and your self-confidence. Right now, I'm at the stage that I don't care the name you call me. You can call me a dog and I don't react because I know I'm not a dog. I've been able to filter what goes in my mind. That's very, very, very positive of me. I've been able to filter what is going on in my mind and what's going out. So I've started a guard in my mind. So there's something you tell me I'll take it, there's something that you tell me that I don't take it. So I've been able to know how to counter negativity and I've been able to guard my mind. So number one, I usually say that you should love yourself. There will always be you and you only. Even if they are made 100, 1,000 robots, there can be no one like you. And God put something good in you. The Creator put something very unique in you. So you should love yourself. You should feel good. Feel nice. When you're talking, you should be, be that person. When you're talking to any person, you should know that you exist and you have power. You should be able to communicate. You should be able to flow. Some people don't have teeth and they come here covering their teeth. No, let them judge, but judge with the power. You should love yourself. Be able to express yourself. So after loving yourself, you should be able to communicate. The best skill you can learn in this world is communication. Learning how to communicate. Learning how to communicate. Learning how to express yourself. Learning how to articulate. Learning how to tell people your story. Learning how to ask for something. Do you know what you are willing to, what you are looking for right now as it is with someone else? Your work is to know how to ask for it. So you should love yourself. Love yourself so much. Just care about now. Love yourself. Number two, you should set goals. Set goals. You know when you are busy and you are encouraging yourself, you are talking to yourself, you are busy, you are achieving this, you find that you have achieved this, you have set a goal to become a millionaire, I've done it. It builds self-confidence. You just tell yourself, wow, so I'm this good to achieve this. You just talk to yourself, oh, I wanted to buy a phone. I got one. So I've got an iPhone. So, and you have to understand, what are the best things that people want in this life? You look at a person and you want to be like that person. What does that person have? He has a good phone. He has a good car. Set a goal to have those things. And even without you knowing it, your self-confidence grows. Set your goals. The other thing is, build your self-image. Build your self-image. Don't wear actually it said you never get a second chance to first impression. So the people judge you with their first impression. Do you know some people are so weak, even when they try to grab someone's hands, they grab with weakness. When you find someone, you should, if you're grabbing that guy's hand, if you you have been held by a metal, talk, let your voice be heard. Let people miss your presence. It's that simple. Build your self-image. Dress how you want to be addressed. Shave if you have to. Dress well. Be nice. Be groomy. Sometimes you have to do sprays. Do it. Even when you're talking to a lady, most of the ladies look at the self-confidence a guy has. If they know that you have good self-confidence, they know that you can take care of their problems. So the other thing, you should improve your posture, that is your image. You should visualize the things that you want when you're setting your goals. You should know on this. You should visualize yourself doing it. I'm a coach, I'm a trainer. I didn't start this way. I'm also a salesperson. You know, I didn't start this way. I knew that something was wrong. So if you know there's a problem, you start solving that problem. Some people find there's a problem and they do nothing about it. So for me, I make sure when I see a problem, I look for a solution. Especially start with me before going to another person. So when I got to sales, I just knew this is the business that I have to do. So I ask what people do to be successful. And that's what I do. I'm also in real estate. And for a person to be a salesperson, you have to have the brass balls. It's not a racket for everyone, you know. You have to be self-confident. You have to know your product, you know. The other thing, avoid negativity and don't compare yourself to any other person. That's why you said you're very, very, very 100% original. Avoid negativity. Avoid it like plague. Avoid it, kabisa. Avoid negativity. You should understand that life always work for the positive and the confident. Do you know even a dog, before it bites you, it knows that you're self-confident? If a dog knows that you're confident, it will not bite you. And that's why it bites the thieves, because they have known they are on the wrong and they are start running away. You know? The other thing is, know what you're good at. If you don't know what you're good at or what you're good in, develop a skill. Be able to develop a skill. Are you a good salesperson? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a trainer? What are you good at? Are you good to talking to people? Are you good at closing deals? What are you good at? If you don't know what you're good at, look for something that someone has something that you want and develop that skill. Every skill is developed. No one was born knowing how to drive a car. If you know that, you can develop any skills. So make sure you are able to develop skills and be positive. The other thing is knowledge. Actually, the process of knowledge, first you get the data, you analyze it, you get knowledge, then you get wisdom. So get the numbers. If you know that 90% of the people living on this world are poor, you know what to do. Ask yourself, why are only 10% of the people living in this world own 60% or 70% of the wealth? So you have to know what you have to do. Know the knowledge, know the numbers. If you have enough knowledge, if you apply that knowledge, is called wisdom. If you have knowledge and you apply it and give you the result, it's called wisdom. So know the knowledge, know the numbers, study, listen to videos, watch, know what you're good at. Don't waste time like any other person, you know. And the other thing I usually say is learn how to say no. And this word, no. To a customer, if you're talking to a customer and he says no, he means next opportunity. But if your friend tells you to go and waste time, no means no. So you should be able to know, when I'm dealing with my friends, it's a no. I'm not going to play your games. I also have my own game. When you're talking to a customer, he tells you no, he tells you try another person. So know how to say no, and you know that you're equal to any chance. Nobody was born knowing anything. They just made their mindset. They just made their mindset. You know? Be equal to chances. If someone is the CEO of the company, you can also be the CEO of the company, but you have to know what the CEOs knows to be the CEOs. If you have to go back to school, just go back to school and study. If you have to shave, some people don't build up their confidence and they think when they put makeup will make them confident. No. So you are equal to any chance that we have. Then you should be able to celebrate little successes. I'm celebrate what you've already achieved. When you achieve something, you feel so good. You buy your first car, you feel so good. But if you have driven a car for 10 years and you had another one, you don't feel like it's anything. But your first car, little achievement, it tells you, hey, James, You're up to the task. You can do that. You've done it. You know, when you celebrate, you tell yourself, I'm equal to the task. So make sure you celebrate. The other thing I usually say is, eat healthy, don't eat junk all the time, and exercise. You know those people who have good physique, their build, you know, like the bodybuilders who are the club, the bouncers. The guy has a body that you can fear, and maybe doesn't even how to fight, man. Yeah, you have to exercise and eat healthy. Eat healthy, exercise, and not a must you go to a gym. You can make your house a gym when you wake up in the morning. Use the levers that you have. Do some push-ups. Yeah, do some sit-ups. Every day, 20 in the morning. It will wake up your mind. The other thing is, don't compare yourself with others. There are people who are born 12, and if you compare yourself with them, you're going to fail in life. Don't compare yourself to another person. Just analyze your situation and where you are. Just tell yourself, I've failed. Now after failing, what do I do? Analyze your situation. So your mind tells you should start here and work forward, march forward, go forward, and nobody should stop you whatsoever. Nobody should stop you whatsoever. Make sure you're able to visualize. Visualize yourself having a car. There are people even are very good at it. They meditate. You can be able to meditate. It's not easy. You have to train your mind how to do it. Make sure you're able to meditate, to visualize yourself having a car, having that good family. And nothing will ever stop you, even if you become 45, 70 years. The person who started KFC, right now KFC outlet has more than 23,000 outlets in the world. He started at the age of 65. That guy is called Colonel Sanders. If you have never heard of him, go and Google him. That guy started KFC. In short, it's called Kentucky Fries. That company, you see, they're having good sodas and everything. He started the company at 65. He died at 88, being a billionaire. So when he retired, he thought that he had wasted his life. And from there, that's when he started changing his life. So if you know that you have been having low self-esteem, low confidence, know yourself, tell yourself it's okay, I've messed my life up so far. Build a positive mindset. But if you want to climb that ladder very fast of success, look for a person to mentor you. Look for a mentor. A mentor is going to make you climb the ladder of success like a lift. Because anytime you're going astray, he tells you, my friend, you're doing wrong. If you do it like I've been doing on myself, you know, you must withdraw your life, all the negative things, put positive things in your phone, remind yourself, have positive videos, and you are going to achieve it. Without confidence, without good self-esteem, you're not going to make that money that you want. Make sure you build your self-confidence. And this video will be the best for a person who is below the age of 25. Build your self-confidence. Know that you can do it. Groom yourself. Talk to yourself. Mindset, and have confidence. See you in the next video.